gameplay expedition of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Your host EXP is here once again for another episode and another time to also enjoy this wonderful remastered version, although there are lots of criticisms about the pixelated backgrounds and the quality and so forth. Though the models do look nicely rendered, just there are some other aspects of on like NPCs and other characters where they're just not very clear. So, or they're very highly pixelated in the back. Even did that to Sid. Poor Sid Kramer. They did that to him in like a few of the other scenes that I saw. But anyway, enough about that. It's time now to go ahead and get my details in for my stream. So make sure I get everything here and ready. I've been doing it at 9 p.m. PST the latest because I've been having other priorities to settle for the day. So that's why I usually, sometimes, I don't really do it much like early evening. Well, I do it usually late evening around like 6 p.m. PST, mid-evening. No, I said that's a little nearly early evening, but anyway. But because of some other changes, I've had some challenges or changes with my schedule. So I just been streaming at this time now. But it works out well for me. So let me see, because that's the best thing. Because I got to make sure to have a schedule that works for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to have a stream for the day. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my tags. And if anyone who had just arrived to the stream, welcome. Let me just go ahead and see if I can add a little bit more here. Just give me a sec, and I'll see who's in the chat in a moment. And let me get the image I need for the stream. There we go. Okay, excellent. Okay. What's happening with my chat thing? Come on, show up. Uh-oh, looks like I'm having trouble seeing my chat thing. What's going on here? I just hit the button. So what is going on with my chat thing? I cannot see it. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Alright, let me go switch over to my other device and see the chat from there. Okay, now I can see you, Saito. What's up? Yeah, my, darn it, my, chat thing on my, live control room segment is not showing up. So it looks like it's having some issues. And it looks to me the stream status is also showing like it's okay, which is not actually in a good state. So that means I'm having trouble with the stream itself. So I'm on my phone device joining in the chat from there. What happened to my chat? So I can see it from my phone. I just have to now be part of the chat through my phone now. Like what? Unless I go to my watch page on here. Can I see it? Hold on just a sec. Let me see if I can see my chat. Alright. So then that means I'm going to have to watch it. So So that means I'm going to be watching my chat actually being on the device or on the page itself rather than like seeing my chat on the live control room section. It was really not cool, man. I can't believe that happened. I'll probably check it again. What I'll do is I'll check it again later and see if the problem still persists. Hopefully the problem doesn't continue from there. If it does, then I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it for later. But I can tell you can hear me because I know you were responding. So yeah, you can hear me clearly, right? Not yet. But thanks for asking. I'll let you know if I have any questions. Oh, actually, here's one. You said you had a Beastmaster. So does that mean, well, pretty much that tells me that you get to control beasts, enemy beast in the game, so to speak? Ah, there we go. I just went back to the live control room and now it works. Which means I can also test to make sure that this works. So I know that's the Deadland City. Yep, so it works. Awesome. Really? So you have Dollets, you have Galbadia Garden, Timber, which I know I can visit later, because that's when I need to go get this little extra thing I can do. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Okay. So when you upgrade them, you can have at least one out at a time. Nice. Now, what did you mean by semi-permanent? Go ahead to the missile base. gonna take a look around. Oops. It's that forest area over there. So just double check and see. So I only got 2 fuel remaining. Fuel? Oh, okay. Yeah, eventually gotta go buy some fuel. Oops. I'm gonna see if I can buy fuel here. Do I want to get that right now? Because I'm actually not too far from it. How far is it? It's just over there. Okay, I think it should be okay. I want to test out my party real quick. Also, Saito, thank you for being here in the live stream. Welcome, fellow PI, Private Eye, Detective. Yeah, that's my my theme. So I usually refer to some people who subscribe to me, they're going to refer to me as my Private Eye, in assistant or training. But it's all in good fun. So, fellow Private Eyes, tell me about the semi-permanent beast. And I did see like some, because on the PlayStation it shows me like my friends or those that I'm who accepted my friend request, some of their gameplay trophies and everything. So I believe I saw your character, and it looks like there was a beast with you. So I think I know what you're talking about. I was gonna attack. Speed it up. Down. There we go. Because they can be down, then they're down. Characters go, they can't fight in down state to get second wins. Which is to say, if the player gets down, they can try to kill an enemy to get back up. Oh. He said second win's like a second chance of them getting back up and revived. So the pets can only get up by reviving them, and if you don't revive them, they go away on cooldown to revive, unless you use one of these specific actions. Ah, gotcha. So they're permanent, but it's not like they're gonna stick around if you don't revive them in time. So they end up going away on cooldown to revive. Gotcha. And the only way to get back up is using, another way is using one of the actions, for them to attack to get back up. Gotcha. Alright. So they already went through there. Okay. I can't wait to get the flyer. Let me just take it. I think I went over. Yeah, I went around this. Now let's go in the base. As long as they have the HP. You got it. Say, alright, go ahead. Really? Whew. It's like a surprise. Yeah, I remember this mission. Following the launch on Travia Garden. Ooh, this uniform is itchy and smelly. When is launch time? It doesn't matter. They look relatively the same, pretty much. We have to stop the missiles. That's all there is to it, right? If there's a door, we go in. If there's anything we can break, we break. And in the end, we blow this place to smithereens. Hey, Selfie, I like your attitude. Let's do it up. Let's get a move on. Alright, so let me just double check on the GF's abilities real quick. So that way, yeah, they're the first semi-permanent pets. You got it. So, just to recap, so let me see who, because I know I gave them specific GFs. So she's got Shiva. You got it. So in that case, for which situation, let me see what Shiva's learning. Okay, so she's learning Doom. And then Irvine's got Ifrit. Right. He's gonna need it. And then Quistis has oh, I already checked her. I'm like, what are you even checking her again? Siren, which is very helpful for the magic users. He said, be right back? Alright. Siren and Ifrit. So let me see what it is. Move and find, that's very useful. And then summon magic plus 30%. You got it. Okay. Do I need to change anything? Like magic wise? Nope, just the same old stuff. Okay. So these have thunder, protection against blizzard if that is used, or maybe I might have protect against fire. Just a little strategy exploration. Yeah, she needs that. And then for her, I don't know about those strengths. I barely found any major ones here. Like the Asuna gives her some strength, and the Slow gives her some strength. It's a slight one. I'll give her the Slow. And then, oh, there goes one. Azuna! Okay. I don't know if she has the, but that's the thing. Does she have? No, she doesn't have those. Okay. Because the Azuna would be so helpful for all stat protection. Yeah, I remember this music. And you have all these, it's locked. Yeah, it's all locked. I know that's the way to go. Yeah, so you have these cards, you have them outside, and the door's closed. So, run over there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back inside. So doors that are locked. It has to do with the there we go. Insert ID card, but we don't have one. Selfie, calm down. So like, I found this in the car. Give it a try. This is a secret stealth mission. So you just got that that nice cool vibe. Just to keep it nice and cool and quiet and simple. You just need that for this occasion. Verifying access granted. Woohoo! So there's that right there, and then there's this. So I can't go that way, but I went the other way. Okay. Just wanted to check. Let me just take a look, see what's going on with my current chat setup. Okay. Just to keep an eye on presence. Statistics. Someone there at casual, walk by quietly, try to sneak by. So I already saved, so no running inside the base. The catwalks are very narrow here. Whew, don't scare me like that. Sorry, sir. We'll keep that in mind. I know that way leads that way. Can I go in here, though? Guys, here now. Don't be walking about. So I can't walk over. Okay. I know I gotta take the written test. I'm taking it right now. Okay, so that leads here. Save here. Go ahead and save. Missile launchers are through this door. So that's the missile launchers. So yeah, authorization is required. Hey, don't touch that. Oh, that'll be for later. This place is off limits. So before I go in there, I'm sure I can run by these. I don't probably have to walk. Yeah, I don't have to walk. So we need a lot of these. Huh? I'm busy now. What do you want? Oh yeah, aren't we supposed to expect the circuit room soon? Oh, it's that time already? We're doing the real thing today, so there's no way we have time for it. Sorry to trouble you, but could you deliver a message for us? Tell the guys by the missile launcher to go on ahead, and that we'll catch up with them later. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Thanks. I almost forgot about that part. Yeah, if you talk to them, because the people in the missile launcher are like, where are the maintenance guys? Or something. They're supposed to be doing this, yada, yada, yada. But, yep, go in there and talk to these guys. I knew I needed to go in there and talk to them, and then they say, hey, go tell them we're kind of busy doing this, and that. Yeah. The last launcher should be arriving here soon. I'm like hitting the square button like, oh, are you guys gonna play some cards? Excuse me, sir, I have a message for you. Well, what is it? Yeah, so you tell them to go on ahead. It's about inspecting the circuit room. The maintenance team said they were too busy, so that you should go on ahead. Oh, okay, but I'm still not done here, you know. Could you tell them I can't go just yet? Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like passing messages here and there. But you can't, he's like, I can't just go just yet. Jeez, what do we do? Guess we have no choice but to go. Alright, can we ask you to go? What? Hey, that's not cool. What if the base commander finds out? It'll be fine. Yep, we're gonna get into trouble, okay. All we do is go and make sure everything's up and running anyway. Well, I hope you're right. So, that's that. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. Woohoo, blow the place to smithereens. I believe the stem on the... I think I have to go back. Well, it's funny seeing how short she is than everyone else, you know. You see them in those suits. Alright, yeah, you can't talk to him. Okay. Right. He's too busy here, so he can't go. And so we're given the go-ahead. I don't think we can touch this yet. Yeah, we can't touch that yet. Most of it is memory, muscle memory, like, oh, go here. But it's been a while. The maintenance team, here it is. The maintenance team asked us to take their place with the inspection. Oh, really? Then I guess my shift is over. I'm gonna call in my relief. Go ahead with the inspection. Yeah, look at that. It's stuffed right in there. Found a draw point. To the control panel, but I'm not sure what to do. Maybe like hit a few buttons here and there. The lights went out. Electrical system malfunction. Maintenance team, investigate immediately. It will look really bad if they found us here. We should leave this room now. Alright, next. Hey you, what's going on here? Knocked him out. Woohoo, let's keep moving. Wow. Geez, Elfie can be a little out of control at times. That's funny. Let me save real quick. That was funny. You're like, who are you? I think last time I was like bang it hard and stuff, but let's just mess with the different buttons, see what happens, and voila. Hey, could you lend us a hand? The power's down, we need some help. Ah, I guess so. Come on. Area on the right side is open. So this saving, let me just check some other places real quick. As a detective, you just gotta be nice and stealthy sometimes. Well, anyway. Hey, you. Haven't seen you around before. Well, we need some help in here. I guess it doesn't really matter who. Do you think you could lend a hand? So because I saved, I'm gonna experiment because there were options I used to choose. I used to fight or run away, but I'm gonna see what happens when I do a little bit of this. Pushing. So I'm just playing it cool, hiding, and see what happens. Man, it is so hot! Oh, the summer heat in my area. Woo. Yep, there we go. Maybe even think about it. So I can just bust it up? Yeah, bust it up real good, but it'll be a mega bummer if we launch the missile by mistake. So should we go hold back a little and just mess around with it a bit? That sounds good. Just to get a good reminder. So it would aim over there. That bound garden. But we don't want to aim over there. Equipment. So use the extra button to confirm equipment. Wait. Oh, okay, it's just letting me see. Looks to me like a coordinate input device. Not very advanced technology. If you set the error ratio on maximum, I'm pretty sure the missiles will miss. Gotcha. Yeah, you got it. So we just exit out of there. And now it's time to aim the target. Go to the target. Ah, so you only need authorization for the target set. Gotcha. And let me look at data upload before I go to error ratio. Pretty much she gave the clue when you look at the missiles. So, yeah, obviously you set the error ratio to maximum, that's about it. So it's already set. And there are 3 are uploaded, so there we go. All systems go, sir. Everything's all set, sir. We had some minor setbacks. Proceed as scheduled. We're running behind, but prepare for the final launch phase. Roger. Roger. Attention, this is the control room. We are now entering the final phase of the missile launch. What are you doing in here? We've come to report on the missile coordinates. Oh. Don't move. Without you look suspicious, you're the intruders. No use hiding it now. That's what you just did was completely wrong. Yikes. Well, at least we made it this far. It's about time we rumbled. What are you doing? I'm gonna actually do something. Because I didn't save after that coordinate thing. I want to see what happens if I get the coordinates and I don't go up there, but I go talk to the officers in that other place. Oh, finally this military uniform is itchy and it stinks. Just to see what happens. Yeah, right now I can't exit, but I'll try to see what happens if I do that. And if nothing happens, it's fine. I need. So I'm just going to do a little few draws here. A little bit. finally back, huh? Yeah. And that's why she's one of my strongest magic features. Got it. You said, wait, what happened? The video fell way behind live feed while gone. Oh, what? Okay, then let's stop the missile. Blow the base to smithereens and get out of here. One of these control panels should be the launch control mechanism. So, like, let's just split up and start looking. I don't think it's this one. There we go. We're not done searching yet. Woohoo! All we need to find now is the self-destruct mechanism. Ah, man, the self-destruct mechanism doesn't seem to be in here. Hey, this is the self-destruct mechanism for the base. Let's see here. Yeah, so what was that? Can you clarify? You said something about the live feed falling back on you or something? On the video? And they're all like around like, let's get out of here! Now there goes that thing. Missile. Oh, okay. Gotcha. There's no way I'm letting you all alive. It would be inexcusable to Sorceress Edia. I don't want to suffer her wrath. Are you men ready? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, let's go. So now we got this big guy. Alright, time to shoot. Yeah, on YouTube, I noticed that when sometimes if I leave a video the chance, so I'm gonna need to protect everybody. Ironclad. Lightning, looks like ice and water. Well, not water. Yeah. Ice and earth. Yeah, where sometimes the video is further behind, you have to scroll it back up. Life? No? I don't have life. Wow. Okay. I thought I gave him life. I didn't give him life. Wow. The main character has it. Right? I already anticipated this guy. Underestimated. Let's make sure she got one. Well, I can't really bring him back now. That's too bad. That's gonna be a big problem now. Good thing I have to, so that means I'm going to need a junction a lot differently now. I'm going to have to switch GFs. I'm not too worried if I lose this. That's the fault of me not underestimating. I didn't expect it to be this strong. And plus, I realized I didn't really have a lot of life magic on me, so I That was also my goal. Not to get... Because there was an enemy that had it, but I only got so much from them. So I'm thinking like what I could have done is maybe just get more of that life. Or maybe like have it where someone in my party group uses items. At least one of them. Like I could maybe have Irvine have items instead of magic, instead of draw. And then maybe I could have done that, and it would have made it much more easier. But I didn't do that, so that's nice. Good thing is that it's destroying a lot of stuff. Ah, it's only one. Don't worry. It is destroying it though, because she's my great magic user. So I think I might be. I believe I might be able to do it. Another one. Right when you protect world. Man, come on. Right when you protect world. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Here, I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, good. Whew. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change some stuff. So I'm going to let Irvine, which I believe it would have been best. I just let him do this. Yeah, there we go. And how many Phoenix Downs do we have? 16. There you go. Gosh. Okay. And since this is lightning, we're going to have to switch some junctions. So let me see. He has quadruple, so... Switch! Just the ball. There we go. He's gonna need it. Big time. Oh, okay, yeah, so I actually get his magic now. Okay, good. And I got the courage up. Alright. That's better. That is absolutely better. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I was just shocked at what I just went through, and I was just upset. I was like, what happened here? In that case, well, she needs Siren because of the magic ability. But Zell, I don't mind if I borrow brothers. Ah, I see. Well, then again, that's going to happen. Because eventually I'm going to bring it back. So she has double the fun. And definitely her HP needs to be up. She's my great magic user. Well, I won't have to worry about any status ailments from this boss. It's okay. Well, she can slow it down. I don't know about blind, but I don't know. Can you blind the machine? Can you slow it down a little bit? Maybe slow it down. Yeah, she needs these, so she's gonna do it. Quistis. Let me just take a look at her. No, 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 no. Quistis. Come on. Okay. But then again, I have to think about this, so at this point, I would say give. It wouldn't make sense, so I'm just going to remove it and do this. Have 2 or more people, like have 1 or 2 people with item, because then we have enough people to deal with the issues of losing the characters that don't have it. Oh, who do have it. Because then you have one person that has it. Then you have that person to be able to do it. So I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna travel around and see what's going on. And then all I gotta do is pretty much mess with the coordinates. Well, the target is set, so I can't change the target. But I can mess around with the missiles by giving it a max error setup. So it maximizes the error. So I already saw the simulation. And she gives the clue right here. She says, looks to me like a coordinate input device, not very advanced technologically. If you set the error ratio on maximum, I'm pretty sure the missiles will miss. That's the plan. So then we're gonna go ahead and, whoops, no, get out of there, get out of there, whoops. Wrong button. Okay, let's go back, go back. And forgive me if I don't know all the characters and stuff in WoW. So I would have been asking, just from what you said, I don't know the X-Pac Hunt, the Pre-Legion X-Pac Hunter, I don't know who that or what that is. So, just so you're aware. You just reset it to maximum capacity per error. And you just gotta upload the data, and we're good to go. And from this point forward, since you're asking, you're kind of wondering if I should ask you about WoW and everything, I wonder if you would like to ask me any questions about the games that I'm playing, like even for a game like Final Fantasy VIII Remastered here as well. If you have any questions about that and the games that I'm playing too, I look forward to hearing any of those questions as well. Alright, at this point I did the maximum, I did all that, now I'm going to just save it right here. So I can't go in there. And I just want to come back up here to check something real quick. He said, can I go in there? Oh, I can. Hey, where did those guys go? It's like they're gone. I knocked them out before. Let me see. They come out here? I'm just checking them out. I wonder if they're hiding somewhere here or there or something. They run outside. They do this. Nope, they're not out here. Okay. Just double check. Alright, so right now I'm just going to focus on doing another boss fight again. But we've come to report on the score today. Oh, very well. Go right ahead. Did we have someone that puny in our base? Because of her size and everything. Oh my gosh. All systems go, sir. Everything's all set, sir. We had some minor setbacks, so proceed as scheduled. We're running behind. Prepare for the final launch phase. Roger. Roger. This is the control room. We are now entering the final phase. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Huh? What are you doing in here? We've come to report on the missile coordinates. Oh, don't move. I thought you looked suspicious. You're the intruder. Like, finally, we can remove our shackles, we can remove our outfits. Ta-da! Ooh, finally the military uniform. Looking sticky. I mean, I could take some confused from these guys, I'm just gonna beat them up. I'm gonna get those magic and all that stuff later. Let me see. Let me just cast some haste. class, eh? Ah, interesting. Pet class. Nice. Pretty much this is quite similar to the WoW's pet class, so to speak. Ugh. Any questions you have for me as well? Whether it's whether it's Final Fantasy or even if it was about the last games I played, like Nier Automata, some other RPGs I played. Maybe you want to know what other RPGs I played before, any other games I played. These controls, anything, any questions. Hey, this is a self-destruct mechanism. I'm gonna do the dare. I'm gonna do it 10 minutes. That means I'm gonna be very quick. Everybody's running. Any guilty pleasure games? Oh boy. Guilty pleasure games. It's been so many years, so I'll tell you like a list of different games that comes to my mind that I kept playing a lot when I was a little kid in old systems and then going up to new systems and new consoles. See if I can do this in 10 minutes tops. Well, it's officially now like 8 days. And get the double. Double and double protect, double haste, and do all that, so that way we're well prepared. We don't have it. This quickly. Tiny Toons Adventures. What other games? Yeah. I'll get back to you on it. Just kind of focusing, but I'll definitely get to it in a moment. Anything else for protect? Nope. Okay, so now because I got life. Yes. I wish it would have. Hopefully with this summon I can help this BF help me make this stuff. Alright, there we go. There we go, that's it, come on. He's like a speed run up in here. Ooh, there we go. No worries. I got life now. I was gonna use the Phoenix down, but I got it. Speed it up a little bit. Oh, almost got him. Keep using this. time is running out. I don't know if I'm able to make it. We'll have to see. If not, I'll try it one more time. Got him! Woohoo! Wait, they're still around? Are you serious? I only have so much time left. Dang. Shoot. I don't have time. Why does it have to be now? Come on, guys. Yeah, I won't be able to do it. Darn it. Why did it have to be at this time? Come on, man. I was actually close. Yeah, I was actually close when I had that. That's why I was really upset. Because I couldn't believe that just happened just now. And it's all because those guys had to come in. This might build it up a bit more. That would be so helpful, but... Man, come on. Because if not, I'll just do it in 20 minutes. I mean, just those three guys coming in at that moment is what really messed it up. I think what I need to do is just first let me see. Irvine's the one that has. Okay. So what I can do is give some doubles to. Why don't I do that? That way it's much easier. Like split it. Like give her some. There we go. Because then I'll just have Irvine. Because I'm not gonna have Irvine do anything else except summon, I'm just gonna have him summon Quasi every time. You know, just have him do that. And then just have the others with Protect and everything. Because they have, I believe they have Protect. There we go. Yeah, they have Protect. They have all that. That's all I need. And then just summoning the Thunder. It's just, it was a little upsetting. Wait, does someone have Thunderer? Oh, wait a minute. I just... There we go. And it's only a limited supply, though. But it can still make good use. Let's let him get them all. Just for this update. Because I believe I could still give it a try under 10 minutes. It's just, the challenge of trying to do it that much is the 3 guys at the end. But they are easy to beat, as I can tell. So it won't be that difficult to beat them. But guilty pleasure games. There was a game I used to play a long time ago. Old game. Oh, Bubsy. I used to play that a lot. Tiny Toon Adventures. You got the Super Mario games, of course. Mega Man, mostly Mega Man X. The Sonic Hedgehog, original Sonic Hedgehog games for Sega Saturn. Very tough levels later on, but hey, I still enjoyed them. It was a good fight. Any other games? I'm not sure. I just want to beat him up. Make it quick. Because it won't be that hard beating him. I just beat him up right now. Get her out of the confusion. Woo, woo, woo. There we go. What other games did I play? Those good guilty pleasure. The Halo games for Xbox, always loved them very much. Enjoyed them a lot. Gears of War games, of course, especially the first one. And I like the second one also after that. There's probably a lot more guilty pleasure games that I've played. The Dot Hack series, of course. That definitely is, depends on what you define as guilty pleasure. What games would count as guilty pleasure? If it were me, my, you know, I mean, I liked almost any game, but one game that I say definitely was accounted to as guilty pleasure was Bubsy. And that was all the way back in the, I think, Super Nintendo or NES or something days. And that was a wacky and weird game I've played. If you ever want to know, look it up for yourself. Now it's 9 minutes. Okay. So we're going to record this. Go fast! I like little cinematics sometimes in the game. So Bubsy, I'd say for me, the most ones I would say I really like. Bubsy, definitely. The Mega Man X series, although, you know, I don't know about people's perspective about the Mega Man X series versus the Mega Man series. You know, everyone has a different opinion about them. I definitely like most of the Mega Man X games, especially the new armor suit. you pay attention in the levels. Just let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and give double to self. Give double to herself. Let him just summon this throughout the whole thing. Let's do that. Now make sure Quasiphoto lives through the whole thing too. So I do have the GF returner and stuff. I got all that. There we go. More damage. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm beating it all right. Not bad. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm so concentrated. About to beat him. Hopefully my pause of Kodo can make it quicker on the last 3 guys. Yep, here we go. It's about to end. And buzzing. Ooh, that was close. And unfortunately, they're not able to get out. Are we locked in? EXP Leon will take care of the rest, right? I wonder if he'll organize the garden festival. Nah, can't count on EXP Leon for that. It's all over. It came quite quietly. I thought the end would have been more dramatic. EXP Leon, he didn't trust me. That's probably why he put me on this team. What are you all saying? EXP Leon chose us because he believed in us. I'm sure of it. We can do it. That's what he thought when he made this team. Isn't that right, EXP Leon? Now, do you think they're gone? Question mark. Now I'm going to switch GS. So I'm going to switch Irvine's GF back to EXP. And I know I switched the... I took the GF off of... okay. So let me see. Who and what got what? Gotcha. So I'm going to get back the brothers from Selfie. I might need Siren, actually, for this fight. For a good reason. So I'm going to get her Siren. And then I'm going to give him, brothers. I have him mostly like my item guy, so he's going to be with items. He's going to have his GF, and I'm probably going to have him still cast some magic. We do have some magic on him. I might have him get exchanged for other magic. So let me just respond back to what you were saying earlier. Unusual. Okay. I know I hear the term guilty pleasure, but when applied to games, I wasn't sure like what you meant. I was like, oh, okay. Pretty much, you know, Bubsy, I would say, count as a weird kind of game. There are people who probably might have remembered it from a long time ago, but I don't think generally a lot of people played it. Maybe most people did back in the day. And I believe there was another game. I don't recall. Some about a circus or something. But yeah, definitely that game. Another game. What's another good one? In case I didn't turn anything into a card. But, I'm streaming. Sorry. I'll be right back. Let me go see what's going on. Got me some milk. Also had went to answer a question that a family member was asking me earlier. Was asking me just now. Let me see, what kind of magic is this? So he still has the double, so he still has the light. Okay. I'm gonna have him borrow some doubles. Anything else? Let me see. Does he have cure? No, he doesn't have cure. So I'm gonna have to take it all. And does she have cure? Herself? Yes, she does. So why don't I have her a little bit more exchange with why don't I have her exchange with self? Oh, not that. Alright, so yeah, the Neptunia series is one of yours, and Akiba's Trip, and the Gangao series. Oh. Seize him, kill him if you have to. Go! What? Oh, that's right, because they're all being sent around to look for somebody. But there are monsters here, so they somehow got into the garden. That's why I got my car to build. What's another good? There are some Mega Man X games that some people may or may not like. So, I don't know which ones. There's some later ones. I haven't played like any of the later Mega Man X games. Maybe like 2 or 3 of them, perhaps. They're still good ones, though. There are people who do like most of them. But what other games are weird? There's one called, Okage the Shadow King, which I would say is like a more obscure, weird, more of an obscure, cartoony, strange-looking RPG type game. Its fighting style is a bit far-fetched or a little weird to deal with. But it was pretty much easy going. Ooh, I went up to seed level. Probably because I beat it in time and everything. So I'm like seed level 8. That's awesome! So what do I want to learn now? That's right, I took out. Well, I gave him the draw. I think because he already has enough. That might be why. I'm just trying to think of what else. What else? Yeah, Okage the Shadow King. Very obscure, weird, cartoony looking game. Trying to think of other ones, you know what I mean? Like some other really good ones, just to think about. $14,070. Woohoo! A lot of damage there. I'm barely even level 20. I'm already doing 1,000 damage. That's because I'm mastering paying attention to the Junction system. Before, I used to take it for granted. You three, which side are you on? Huh? I'll answer the question. Are you with the Garden Master or are you with Sid? I don't understand what you're talking about. Do you swear your allegiance to Garden Master Nord? Now this one is kind of like, oh, which one? Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to save ahead, so did I say I guess for now? But so I'm gonna pretend that I guess for now to protecting him, kill them if they interfere. So I'm going in disguise. Hey, you're back. What's going on here? I don't know. At first, they were saying something about rounding up the seeds, you know? Now everyone's either siding with the Guard Master or the Headmaster and fighting everywhere, you know? Disturbing. Disappointing for the disciplinary committee. All work for nothing, you know. Why are seeds being targeted? And where's the headmaster? Is he safe? We got no clue. We need to see him right away. It's important. Galbanian missiles may be heading this way. What? We gotta get out of here. She kicked. Ouch. Jeez already. We'll warn everyone about the missile. Man, this is no time to be fighting, you know? He always says, you know. We'll go look for the headmaster. Caution. Yeah, the fighting is intense everywhere. And watch out for those Garden Master goons, you know? Yo, guys. The headmaster? Hey, just like Fujin said, you know? We're with Cypher. Always have, always will. You got it. You take care, y'all. Cypher, he sided with the sorceress. You guys are alright with that? Yeah, they don't know. Oh, what other guilty pleasures do you have? Let me see, Okage. What's another good one? Well, I mean, well, I've played Child. That's an indie game. I think people generally like that one. I don't think there's a problem. could pretend or I could not. What do I want? So I'm gonna, let me see if I can find a safe, because I'm gonna decide on some options here, so. Because there used to be a save point right down here, but I don't see it. Oh wait, also let me check something. Trying to see if I can find a safe point nearby. So probably all these places are going to be blocked off by those guys. They took him out. Why are you helping me? I'm with the Garden Master. Stop being ridiculous. I don't care whose side you're on. We need to take care of the wounds now. You hear? The headmaster's in here, so get out of here. Oh, what? Oh man, it's me. We passed the C exam together. I can't believe you forgot. Hey! Yeah. Gee. Well, it's just like you two forget. This area's off limits for now. Awesome. Still trying to think about it. Yeah, there are some games out there that are mostly done. You know, another weird guilty pleasure is I used to play like, you know, in the olden days. I mean, they still have them around on the computer, I'm sure. I'm gonna put this on to avoid any fights, but yeah, because I'm not gonna fight these guys. They're allies. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm just checking around, see. BRB, no problem. And then I'm gonna stop pretending and fight them. Ah! Help them. Sorry. You'll have to get past me first. Yeah, this one I'm helping. Yeah, I tried. What does SAO stand for? Oh, is that the... Oh, Sword Art Online. Okay, yeah. No, never mind. I know what you're talking about. This is a long one. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, the brothers learned a lot. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm gonna do a travel around. Oh, there's a save point. So you can't really go out there. Well, I heard about you. Is there anything you want? It's not free, of course. Oh, this guy. It's good to see you again. There you go. So these guys are the reason why monsters are here. Gotcha. Who came up with it? Zoo. She took charge immediately when this whole thing began. Gotcha. Hello, if you would like, if you don't mind, please use this. Thanks a lot. Ah, okay. I think, yeah, there's a love quest thing that occurs later. I think it has to do with her. But she wouldn't talk to him. Before I go there, let me help clear up the other areas. So this is cleared up. And up there is that one place where those people are. Gotcha. You guys want some hot dogs? Yeah! Hey, give them some of those leftover hot dogs. Oh, we already finished them. Oh boy. Oh really? Oh well, sorry. He's like, darn it. Because Zell loves hot dogs. paper, scissors. Trying to use her back. Her dog is tough, but I have to increase their attack power by getting more powerful weapons and increasing their stats and everything, which will take time to do. But I have to make sure to do that. Because right now I'm not that strong. I'm probably gonna end my stream soon anyway, so. Darn, does that right when I bring her back up. Yep, finally did it. There you are. Oh, that's fate. I almost forgot. That was a hologram. What the? It was just a hologram. Pretty cool, huh? Ah, good. Because I need to buy something. There we go. But first, let me check the items. So I can get the sheer trigger. Perfect. Then these ones are next. So I need a turtle shell, betrayal sword, and a mesmerize blade. And a turtle shell. And then this one is the maverick, which I need a dragon fin. And one of the cards I'm gonna get rid of for that. That's his old one, and then of course Ulysses, a bomb fragment, and a steel pipe. So I need 2 steel orbs. I need a magic stone. Don't I have a magic stone? I thought I had a magic stone. Well, I have an M stone, but not a magic stone. Interesting. Fragment. Let me see my cards. Alright, so I'm going to use the ability. One magic stone piece. Right, is that a magic? Oh! Here they are. Here are the magic stones. And then, I'm just seeing what brings what. So a Grendel card. Even if I get a new Grendel, that's fine. I need a dragon. Ah, and here we get the mesmerize blade. Some of these are enemy cards I can get again later. So. Ooh, 30 demolition, 100 dino bones, 10 adamantium. Can't really do anything. Oh, I can't do it. Okay. So what do I need exactly? Let me see. So I have Renault and Zell in my party. So for Zell, I need to get him the gauntlet, but I can't because I don't have dragon skin, but I do have furry fragment. So I'm going to see if I have dragon skin. If not, I'll just get him the maverick. One dragon fin from there. No dragon skin, okay. Is there any other dragon fins, or is that the only one? Alright, well, I'm willing to trade this Grendel card for it. Well, I'm willing to refine it for a dragon fin, yes. And then that should give me the maverick. There we go. And of course the gauntlets. Until I get a dragon skin, I can't get that. And this is Irvine, but what about Renoa? So I can get a magic stone. Let me go and get that. That's the great thing about making sure to get card mod head on with Quasi-Coatl. As you level them up, they have the ability to mod. They have the card mod ability, which you gotta learn, and that will give you the legendary card mod ability to refine cards into tools. And so she'll have value. There we go. Praise the Lord. Okay. And these ones I can always get later. You know, I don't have to get these especially his Ulysses. So right now, then I could get that, but I need a turtle shell and I could get his cutting trigger though. Turtle shell, betrayal. Let me see. Can I get a turtle shell betrayal or mesmerized blade? Let me see. So I get a mesmerized from mesmerized blade from the mesmerized enemies, which I can always get later on. Like I face those enemies in different places, so it's easy to find them again and again. But no betrayal blade. Okay. Yep, we got the mesmerized. So in that case, I'm gonna give him the mesmerized. The cutting trigger. There you go. So he has Maverick, and now he has cutting trigger. She should have Valkyrie. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of what you call the weapon Mon magazines. Cool. So now I can go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna also test the power of my weapons. They've increased a little bit more. They may not be like a higher max, but they can score a little over 100. Now I want to see about the GFs that they own. So he's learning lineage. He already got strength. But what about Quasi here? Yeah, there's no strength G, but I think there's an item on it. Oh, here we go. And it's just a cure that increases it a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, eventually I have to decide which one fits best for those stats later. At this point, I don't mind a little fight for its EXP, so let me just go ahead and take on this fight. So, I changed my first strike. No problem. There we go. Alright, level up a little bit more. Okay, good. Also, I got some good news. I just remodeled my profile image. Saito, if you're still there, if you're still awake, I went ahead and remodeled my profile picture. Turned it into a newer image. So I'm just going to run around and level up a little bit more real quick. So yeah, I'm kind of making the picture look more like me, but in the way I wanted it to. Time that one. Yeah, I'm just leveling them up to catch them up to level, the others up to level 20. And also get their HP up and a little higher. Yep. I'm more of a I love mystery type, let's just say I'm a very observant, analytical, and detective-like person. So I designed my image to be more familiar to the look of Sherlock Holmes. And also a little bit of design based off of Detective Conan. So you can imagine it's going to have a mix of Detective Conan with Sherlock Holmes. There are images of him with the outfit and some fan or some images online. But so I decided to take that and put myself in it. I have my magnifying glass out and everything. Not too much detail because most of the profile pictures on YouTube are small anyway. So I don't need to add too many detail to it. Just basic image so you can see that it's in a way it's almost needed. True story. I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, I've pretty much taken the Junction system, which you see is this system here, for granted years ago. When I played, I can tell you one particular maybe guilty pleasure based activity. Maybe it's just not just me, but maybe it's almost anybody. But I used to just take the gameplay for granted to the point where, like, I just wanted to attack and use some basic magic and everything. I didn't even bother to think about the Junction. But now that I took the time to actually learn how it works, what to do and what not to do with it, now it's just much easier for me to take on these fights like it's nothing. But take it more seriously, you know. Thing I have one of these. Yeah, man, I would take these games for granted like it was nothing. Like, let me do some quick grind. Let me just see if I can do some quick attacks just to beat these enemies all the way. I was interested in leveling up and getting stronger stuff. Not that much just focusing on so much on strategy at the time. I did a little bit of strategy, but I barely cared to learn about it or learn how to do it well. But now that I'm so focused, it's like I changed on doing that. Now look at that. See, HP's getting higher, everything. I don't see the T-Rex are yet. Training ground area is more of like a, I would say it's more like a low poly Jurassic Park arena, or living space for the dinosaurs. So I understand you disturb T-Rexr's living space. I'm sure you're still there, Saito, but you know, I know one of the things is, like, I do know some things about Final Fantasy, most things, but, you know, I don't know everything, and sometimes there are some battles where I know what to do. There are some I didn't know what to do because I rushed in it so quickly. It had to do with where I was at the time. I didn't really play. Like Final Fantasy IX, I used the Game Shark. When I did play it eventually myself for a while, though, I did figure it out, but it was so many years ago, I hardly remember what I did. I don't know, I know you met me when I was known as like Final Fantasy Rules, and you know, as I said before, like, that name was my first name I gave because, you know, I just wanted something to start with that time. I did like Final Fantasy, and I admit, you know, it was fun. It's a fun game to play. I think one of the problems I had, though, well, it was like 2 or 3 issues. One was like, it was first off, like, is this a name I want to actually keep and use for the long term? Because I'm on YouTube, and I moved myself onto Twitch. It's like, was it a name that I wanted to play? Oh yeah, I'll answer your question at the calendar series. But was it a name that I wanted to keep for the long term? Like, is it a name, a brand name that I wanted to actually have people know me by? My answer, surprisingly, was no. Because it was just an initial name I wanted to have to start with. You know what I mean? I mean, you always start somewhere. So, you know, because not everyone has the answer right away. They'll figure it out along the way, along the journey. You know what I mean? So I was in that situation. Happened to me in school, and while I was in college, finding out and deciding what my major would be, what kind of job, like my future career would be, you know, those things. You discover more about yourself along the way. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, even like with video games, maybe you find there are certain games you like more than others. So that's the second thing. It was like, is it, you know, am I willing to play a lot of Final Fantasy games on my channel? My answer was more of like no. It was more no because even because I wasn't planning to play all the Final Fantasy games. I was planning to play at least maybe 1 or 2. Like, this is like the second one I'm playing on my channel right now. Which is why I'm glad I got the remaster. So I'm so glad to get this. This was one of my favorites next to Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy IX was still okay, and was still good, and a bit of fun. I did have fun gameplay with that one. I really had more fun with this one than Final Fantasy VII. So I didn't like. It's not like I want to play every Final Fantasy game. And the other Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy XV. That was on Twitch. So when you think about it, I'm not interested in playing all Final Fantasy games. I'm just willing to play some. And then another thing too is like, what's another thing? It's like, it was also partly, not completely, but it was partly like a response I was getting from like a few people, especially one streamer, which I haven't visited in a long time. From looks like it doesn't look like they haven't been streaming in a while now. So I don't know what's happening with them. But he was just one person, and there were like a few others. Like when I went on Twitch with my name Final Fantasy, I kind of felt like this pressure, or this almost near-finished discontent. It was like there was this expectation I started creating with myself. Like, oh, I might be expected to know a lot more about this because my name is Final Fantasy VIII. And I felt that expectation too with one stream, which is why I haven't really gotten back to the stream, because of not only that feeling, but even one occasion we gave a similar response. And even though I was still okay to visit him later on, I stopped because it was like, what? It's not like it's like, oh, this is all his fault, minding him. But it's just, is it like, I want to be known as that? Like, no, and I felt like, this person might have got the wrong impressions about me. To leave your stream, so, if I would have visited them back, I would have streamed again. I also didn't like their response. Especially when we were playing Final Fantasy IX, I was like, oh, well, you were supposed to know this and everything. It's like, my understanding is this. I can see a username, I might have expectations because of the username. Which is why I'm actually grateful that the real expectations I would rather have is with my current username, which is really me, by the way. But, it's not like, has the music been overshadowing my voice the whole time? To you, Saito? Because I just want to make sure, does that mean my voice is too low? Yeah, I just want to make sure, because, like I said, if you don't, or anybody says anything, like if no one says, hey, I can barely hear you, I won't know if no one can hear me. Yeah, feedback like that is very important, because I don't want my stream to have my voice be so minimal that it has to compete with the music in the game. And I can't really, and there's no way of turning the music down in the stream. It's not possible. So, especially for this game. the way it's set up. So is it because you can't hear me? Because it sounds like you've been hearing me with all your writing, so I wonder if that's really if that's been happening. Yeah. Good. And I leveled up a little bit more. So is it that you weren't able to hear my voice, Saito? Or was it that, the way the music was to my voice, it had a nice, good tone to it? I just want to double check, because if I'm not... Yeah, those things are very important. Yeah, if no one says anything about hearing my voice, that's not going to be a good impression for people coming into my stream. So, and then plus, people won't be able to hear me. So I just want to make sure you can hear me clearly. Hello, hello, hello. Saito, are you there? Can you hear me? I am your father. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you heard me say that. Pretty much you can actually hear my voice. It's clear. The music is not overtaking my voice. That's very important to know that. Because if not, I'll have to turn my voice up a little bit more higher. And that's with the mic. Yeah, pretty much doesn't really tell me much. It just tells me, oh, pretty much I can hear you, but does that mean that my voice is loud enough that the music won't overtake my voice? I'm gonna just do a little audio test. Did you hear me say that over the music in the game? Okay, so was this happening the whole time while you were on here, or did it happen at some point, like just now, before I adjusted my voice, my microphone? Because yeah, if this has been going on, it would definitely been helpful if you, it would definitely be great to like make sure to let me know if that's happening, because I don't know that. Unless someone tells me. Because yeah, I don't know if the music is too loud, because I can't really turn down the music in the gameplay on the live stream, unfortunately. All I can do is increase the volume of my microphone. Or the gain of my microphone. That's the best I can do. And I have to be careful with that, because at the same time, sadly, at the same time, it's, well, one of the downsides to that is, extra noise if I'm not careful. Though I'm in a quiet room, so right now things are okay. Sometimes this mic is really good. They can pick up sound even outside my door. No joke. I was like, yeah, I can do that. Well, you can't really do anything about that, except I can only talk at different times in the gameplay. But because, you know, running the stream, it's pretty much if the music is loud at different points and I'm talking, that's the only way I'm going to be able to talk. So if the music ends up being so loud, but I can't really turn it down, then just let me know, and then that way I can turn up the microphone. You know what I mean? That way the microphone would be able to pick up my voice more louder. Plus I can position myself so that way my voice is loud enough to be heard. Yeah, because I don't want anyone to feel like they have to try to hear my voice. And what did you mean by more or less? The music is more or less distracting? Let's shake the microphone. I'm actually as close to the microphone as possible, too. And I even turned it up two notches. We'll wait until after the fight to see if the volume, see how my voice and the music changes in unison. Because it may be like some songs in the game is more louder than others, would you say? And when you said the music was distracting because of the high volume of the music versus the volume of my voice? Or is the music is so good that you can't really concentrate on my voice? I'm joking about that, but I just want to see if that's the case. Because if that is, then that's a problem on your end, buddy. So what did you mean by more or less, by the way? BTW? So the whole time. Thank you. Okay. That's what I wanted to find out. That's what I wanted to ask you. That's what I was trying to find out is it's pretty much what I was asking for. Was it happening the whole time? If that's the case, if it was happening early, everything, and you're hearing the music, and let's say, for example, the music is so loud that my voice at times gets drowned out, let me know ASAP. That way I can adjust the microphone level, because that's the best I can do right now. I can't really turn down the music in the game. That's the sad part about live streaming certain games, or most games actually. You can't really control the volume of the game on most live streams, depending on the game and what options. Unfortunately, I checked with this one, and I have a brother who does live streams, and oh boy, he couldn't even drown out the music. So the best that I can do is just turn up the volume of my microphone. Matter of fact, I think that might be a good one. I turned it up another notch just to make sure. See if that works. We need to see the headmaster now. Where is he? I'm listening. Galbanian missiles may be heading this way. Here? Alright, I'll inform him right away. Oh yeah, Saito, let me know if you can hear me more now. I actually turned it up on the microphone level at another notch. Where is he? And let me know if it's any higher than the music, because I can't really turn down the music, so... I turned up my microphone a little bit more. In his office, we made it look like he's hiding, but he's been there all along. Follow me. Before I do, let me check here. Oh, you're here. He's up here? Yeah, he still plays cards. Okay. I can't believe that guy's up there. Yeah, a lot of old games. I'm telling you, man. You can imagine what I had to deal with when I played Final Fantasy VII Live, huh? It did have an option where I can turn down the game volume for once. I don't know if it made a huge difference, but I did check with one of a user named Latin. And, you know, they told me. They said, hey, the sound... most of the music I ended up turning down, even a little bit of the sound effects too. And well, apparently they said they made a huge difference. So, yep. He's waiting for you. From what I can tell from your writing, you must have had to endure a lot to hear my voice. Most games I end up turning music and sound effects off. Oh, really? Like, you know, most games? Not like during... Well, I know you... I don't think you do live... No, I don't think you do... Yeah, I don't think you do live streams, but I know you say you play online with others and everything. But there are some games, from what it sounds like, you probably don't like the music and the sound effects as much, huh? So you like play it with some little silence? Yeah, that feedback is very important, you know. I checked with a few people before, and so it's like I have to let people know, I was like, hey, you know, if there's any microphone trouble, like maybe you can't hear my voice or anything, and you're having trouble hearing it because of the music, it's like, yeah, feel free to let me know. I'll tell anybody else if someone says the same thing. They're like, oh, and I'm like, has it been this whole time? They're probably going to be like, yeah, and I said, then let me know. You could have let me know earlier. If someone does that, and like someone else does that next time, I'd be like, you gotta because yeah, if no one says anything, I'm not gonna know that until after the video is made. And then I end up seeing the live stream later, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, I can hardly hear my voice. It's like, no one said anything. So it's like, but thank you for letting me know now. Now that that's taken care of. Yeah, but a lot of old games definitely have that trouble. Because you don't have that many options to turn off the music, or turn it down at least. She has told me, Zoo has told me about the missiles. The intercom is down, so we can't announce the order to evacuate. Zhu, Reijin, and Fujin are taking care of that. I want you to assist them and then evacuate. What's on your mind? But I have a lot to report. You can tell me later. You might be dead later. Do you have a problem with that? Yeah, what are you going to do? Sir, what are you going to do? I'm going to stay here and see this to the end. After all, this place is like my home. You're planning on dying here? No, you can't. Just come with us, please. You can always rebuild this place. It depends on the original the original soundtrack Verity. Not to mention how much of the original soundtrack volume is and how it's played throughout the game. Yeah, definitely a lot of old games, their OSTs sometimes tend to be in certain styles, especially Final Fantasy VII. You said, wait, what grew more oblivious over time? You mean the music playing? Incident that we just had? Or just like how the original soundtrack later on gets more loud and more difficult to handle when you're trying to listen to someone speak kind of thing. A little bit more distracting, you know? Let me see, how many concurrent viewers do I have? You can rest assured, I am just going to try something. There still may be a way to save the garden. Uh-oh. Against missiles? How? Oh, I was trying to talk to them. No, talk to him then. I'm too old for this. Sir, I'd like to handle whatever it is that you're planning. And why is that? I don't know, because you might screw up. Because I want to do more than announce the evacuation. Because this place is important to me too. Because I want to find out your plan. Because this is my home. I have too many reasons. I don't know why. Who cares? My feelings have nothing to do with it, sir. Quistis was right. You do have a hard time expressing your feelings. Why bother? And what is this? Why am I being judged? Sir, please tell us your plan. This building used to be a shelter, long before it was remodeled into the garden as we know it. Use that key to open the lock on the elevator. Opening the lock will give you access to the MD level. Rumor has it that further below the MD level, there is some kind of control system. It was used when this place was still a shelter, so I've never seen it, and I have no idea what it does. All I know is that it was used for the shelter, so it might prove effective against the missiles. That's what I'm betting on. Sounds pretty far-fetched, but I guess it's better than doing nothing. Oh, obvious. Oh, okay. I understand. I thought you said oblivious. I saw oblivious and you said obvious. Okay. We'll find the control system and check it out. Well, thank you for letting me know anyway. Like, at least you did take the time to let me know that something was going on. I know you let me know later, but thank you for letting me know. I still appreciate that, because if I hadn't known, I would have continued talking, and the volume of the music, the OST would have still been like a bit of a loud schmuck over my voice. It's not a good thing, and me operating AV tech and working with sound before, having music or something overshadow someone's voice over a microphone is not a good thing. It's a distraction. It will take away from the whole purpose and the whole goal of the speaking of the person doing the speech or the speaking through the microphone. So yeah. Thank you for that. Good luck to all of you. Who knows what you may run into down there. Make sure you are prepared before you go down. Now this is where I'm actually going to stop. So before I do, I'm going to go ahead and just, first off, let me see. Can you hear my, and I'm not too close to the mic, but I'm a good distance away. Can you hear my voice right now? Over the music. You can say yes or no. Because I just want to use this opportunity to finish what I was talking earlier before I get off the stream. Because I am tired. Woo. Barely? Okay, so I'm like a half a distance away from the microphone. So then let me go ahead and do this. So from here, you can barely hear me. Hello. And let me just lean in a little further. How about now? You said not what? Unless you mean like not like is in a joke, right? About even with the music? Ha ha ha. Yeah, you can say yes to that. If you mean about even to the music, then that's close enough. Now I'm hearing bear not. What do you mean? Oh, I'm barely not even? Is this for real? I'm actually really close to this microphone. Unless I do this. And it all depends on the volume of your device too, whatever you're using. So I don't know how loud you have your device. Yeah, because I don't know if you're using a headset, headphones. I don't know if you're just playing it loud on your stereo or whatever you call that. I know well, I'm trying to remember the term of it. Your boom bass, whatever you call it. I'm trying to remember it. But from your computer, the volume from your computer, your laptop, or whatever device you're using. I don't know if you're at max volume, low volume. That's another thing to consider as well. Yeah, I know about the whole delay situation, so don't worry about that. I know that happens. So, I was just waiting for your answer. Okay. So you're using a headset. That's cool. Hello, 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 New York, hello. I'm actually real close to the microphone. Or maybe I should talk a little bit above it. Probably about here, or maybe over here, somewhere. I just don't want to overdrive the microphone level. I don't want it to be too high. I'm also going to look at my YouTube device. And I'm going to hear it from there too. So that way I can hear how do I sound really from my mobile device. So if you're hearing an echo, the double, that's because I'm testing it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see you said sound good, so I'm hearing it right now on my end. And so from what it sounds like, I can definitely hear my voice now. So I'm going to lean my head back. I'm going to keep talking, and then just kind of hear the difference of volume and everything else as I lean back further. Probably about all the way back here and everything. Wow. I can still hear my voice through my mobile device. Even with the music. So through my mobile device, it actually does sound clear. And I do hear it over the music. So it's not the music's not overshadowing it right now. So yeah. I know you said sound good, so yeah, definitely. I even leaned back in my chair a little bit further away from the microphone, and I barely heard a difference. This is like a good, powerful mic. Well, it's kind of like the least amount to buy, but it's a really good microphone. So it looks like you said I sound good. Okay, good. I'm glad. Just wanted to say a little something before I end the stream. Yeah, so now I sound good. So it looks like I found a notch I can use. I just have to think about like what my surrounding environment sound will be like, so I can determine if I need to turn it down one more notch. Because playing this game because of the type of I'd say because it's more like a bit, like one of those old 8-bit, like, you know, those old 8-bit like sounds, or like those very old sounds in older games that has that type of bass or that type of treble, that rise in the volume, the height of it is so heightened. So it can definitely pose a challenge to sound acquisitioning and attainment. And, you know, the word gain, you know, gain is referring to when, especially for microphones or other devices, when it says about turning the gain, like this is like all I have is microphone level on here, but sometimes I look at it as also like gain, where depending on the level, if you raise the gain, it's able to capture more sound in the environment. But it depends on how powerful the mic is. So some mics are able to, some mics only capture a little sound. Some may capture even more. So it really depends. But one thing I was saying earlier, yeah, I was talking about, you know, the reasoning of my name change. I know I was talking about all that. But one of the things I say that was definitely like, you know, I want to play a lot more games than just like the Final Fantasy. Like I got the chance to play this one, which is why I'm glad, because this is like one of my most favorite Final Fantasy games I played years ago. And so finding out the news that they came out with a remastered version was like a blessing. So now I have the opportunity to play this. And then I also played Final Fantasy VII Live already. But basically I just wanted to focus my channel and everything on games that I want to play and games that I want to focus on, and not just like some few games, you know what I mean? Because I just found it a bit more, I just found it more limiting, you know? There are people who focus on Final Fantasy games only, there are people who focus on other RPGs, and there are people who focus on like action games, specific other types of games, you know? So, you know, and it just depends on whatever the person decides to be involved with, you know what I mean? Hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, it all depends on what games that I enjoy the most that I'm willing to live stream. So yeah, you know, it's really great. And going back to your answer, I have played the Tales of series, though I haven't really beaten any one of them. The two that I did play was Tales of Symphonia and Tales of the Abyss. Any other Tales of series games I've played? I have not. But I know there's a lot of them. So, I'd say, it's been like, I mean, a lot of those games have been like amazing, you know what I mean? Like, there are lots of, I know there's a ton of Tales of series. I don't know, I'm not too certain about playing any of the Tales of games live, because they are very long games. All RPGs are very long anyway. So, my thing is, you know, I don't want my stream to be focused on all RPGs. So it's like, I got this game, then like there's another set of games I have in my collection that I could play, but not all of them are going to be RPG. So I'm thinking like a game like that, Tales of, maybe I might decide on picking one, but I'm deciding is that going to be on Twitch or is that going to be on YouTube? The only thing is Twitch is a different platform altogether, and honestly, as I look, you know, maybe in my current setups, arrangements and stuff, I'm not sure if I want to play that on Twitch, because I'm not certain many people will come and see it, you know. Not that I don't think anyone will come and see it, but it's just I'm at where I'm at, because I'm barely growing on Twitch as much. I've been at it for like months and I hardly grow on there. On here I'm growing a bit more now, but on there I'm hardly growing. So I can't really say for certain like whether or not it's a game that I want to play there at that time. Especially with my current equipment. But which Tales of game have you played though? Ooh, nice. Hey, that was a quick answer too. So you played and beaten Vesteria, and I noticed the connection of names there. Vesteria, Cesteria, and Vesperia. They all have that Iria at the end. That Ria at the end. Makes you wonder if there's a connection. I mean, they're all Tales of series. So it's like you're looking at the stories of these different gaming worlds with that name in there. Vesteria, Cesteria, Vesperia. I did like the whole combo, real-time, move around, special attack setups that you can do in the games, though. If I would like to take time to master them more effectively, to prevent the enemy from getting any single hits. I have seen some videos where some people actually can do some good combos, setups, and arrangements, but they have to have the right, not only have to have the right characters, but they have to pull off the right moves at the right time, so then it would prevent the enemy from even getting a single hit, stunning them. That's a really amazing strategy. One of these days I'll learn how to do that. I'll definitely like to learn how to do that. You know what I mean? I know I was talking earlier about the Final Fantasy IX thing, like the person was like, well, you're supposed to know, it's like, not really. Though my name suggested it, but not really. But, yeah, I haven't seen that streamer since, but not talking bad about them, not going to talk bad about anything like I had a problem with them. It's just, it was just their communication to me was kind of like the impression that I nearly brought. Maybe it was my impression that I brought to them, that I knew a little bit more about Final Fantasy than him, so probably he expected me to understand and know what to do about a certain situation. But then again, down the road, it was kind of like, I mean, you can expect that, but don't communicate it in such a way where you're kind of like it almost sounded like he was a little frustrated with me about it, and that's the part that offended me about his communication. And so it's like some people they have to be careful, especially if they're a streamer. You know, it's like, you know, you may never know who you might be. The way you communicate could be offensive to somebody, and you not paying attention to that, literally getting upset and frustrated and saying things to that person could drive them away. Succeeded, because after that point I was kind of like, you know what, I think I'm gonna need some space from this person, because I think they got the wrong idea about me. But I think it's because I may have impressed him that I knew more about Final Fantasy than him. But it's not true. It's not like I know everything, but sometimes it takes me time to remember a lot of things. And usually I remember a lot when I play it well, but sometimes if it's been years, I may not remember everything. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm sure I could tell you're probably hearing what I'm saying now. Having to compete with the original soundtrack in this game. Darn it. There's only like some, I'd say maybe the wisdom or the understanding is that maybe there are some moments in this game with the OST where you can definitely hear my voice clearly. That's a rhyme, intended rhyme, by the way, but you kind of get my drift? Yeah. He said there's a new one coming out. Ooh, I wonder what the name of it is. And don't worry, I know about the whole delay thing, so yeah, if there's a delayed answer, don't worry about it. That happens, it's just happened, it's been happening with my stream setup and everything, unfortunately, so. Tales of Eris, or Eris. Okay. It could be Eris or Ares, but Eris. Gotcha. I'll look into it. I don't know if there's a trailer out or anything. Is there a trailer out or anything? I'll just look it up. It's fine. Okay, that's awesome. I'll definitely check it out. Do you know what console or system it is for? Where it's for like multiple systems or like PC or on Steam, PlayStation or Xbox, you know, just wondering. Okay, well, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. But other than that, I'm getting a little hot because I'm probably going to use the fan. But I'm going to have to do it as I get off the mic, because I'm going to actually end my stream. Although before I end it right away, it's kind of interesting though. You know, it's funny though, I notice I've been seeing you come on here, and I know I've been looking, and it looks like there's people that drop by. I saw a like. I don't know if maybe you left it or someone else left it. But if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a like. I remember that. I remember that occasion where I know there were other people that came on. I know for them, maybe there's like, you know, for some of them, maybe it was late for them because they probably had school and everything, and they need to sleep. So I understand. You know, everyone has their own schedule. I have my schedule too, and I've been streaming at these times now, and it fits more better for me now, because not only I need to make room for possibility of finding a work outside of YouTube, because that's what I'm going for, and then because, you know, I'm going to need to use the midday schedule, and then also what else? And then also because I had other priorities earlier in the day. So, you know, it's kind of like, well, you know, I got my schedule, I got my priorities straightened out, so, you know, it's not like I can do it earlier in the day. I definitely don't want to do it in the morning because I like to sleep in, so but I definitely want to wake up in the early morning to do other things, exercise and taking care of myself, planning out my day, doing all those important stuff, you know what I mean? It's just a way to take care of myself. That's one of the things I learned from others. They teach you about how to take care of yourself as a YouTuber or live streamers, especially with burnout. It's like, you know, have a schedule for yourself, and, you know, take time to take care of yourself. Definitely, you know, maybe you need time for exercise, you need time to have a breather, watch anime, play games, play WoW, you know what I mean? Because I know you love to do the WoW dailies. Now you got Borderlands 3, bro, so I'm sure you're gonna have lots of fun with that. So yeah, I got, you know, streamers. Hey, we streamers got to take care of ourselves, you know. So that's why it's important to have a clear understanding of our own priorities and scheduling, because then we know what to set when and where and what to do. Because if we don't, you know, we're gonna end up overheating ourselves. We're gonna end up burning ourselves out, and, you know, having times where we don't want to stream or anything. You know, that's why I try to be careful with people. If someone tries to be like, well, why don't you do this time? And it's like, I would, but I haven't. But my priorities and scheduling is actually best for me at these times. And people do come by. I do see it. I see the analytics live. I have a viewer statistics in the live control room of YouTube. I can see analytics while the stream is running. I can also see if there's any errors that occur while I'm streaming. It's a really nice feature. So that way I know if people are dropping by, and people are dropping by. Even yesterday I got 2 to 3 likes. And one person said, hey, I smashed that like button. So yeah, there are people who drop by. There are people who drop by, stick around, and then they leave. And there are people who drop by and be like, you know what, let me leave a like for you, buddy. So yeah, one person last week came by before the other people. I know the other kids like Northern came by, but there was other ones that came by. One person came by and said, hey man, good luck with the game, bro. And I was like, oh, thank you. So, you know, people drop by. That's the fun. People do drop by, and some people do subscribe. I got 41 subscribers now. So before it went 38, and then I got 41. There was one subscriber that was lost on Saturday, probably after I played that Spider-Man game on Saturday. But I honestly really wanted to play Spider-Man that day. You know, I didn't want to play Final Fantasy VIII that day. So whoever it was that left, I don't know if they left because maybe they were offended because they didn't see me play this game. Maybe that's why they left. I don't know. Like I said, unless a subscriber is interacting with me in the live streams or anything, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what led them to leave. I don't know what their expectations are. You know, I could presume maybe they probably either didn't like the gameplay that I had of Spider-Man, or maybe because I wasn't playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I don't know. But all in all, I know you said PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Okay, cool. Alright, well, hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream, by the way. So, it's time for me to rest up. So, all I got to say is, bro, it's good to see you once again, Saito. Definitely look forward to more. This Saturday, I won't be streaming. I'm actually going on a trip. Starting Friday morning all the way through Sunday close to midnight when I'll be back. So yeah, so I'm gonna be gone for the whole weekend starting Friday. So yeah, so there will be no streaming this Saturday. I know I have my schedule. My time varies with my streams now, so it's like yesterday and today I was like 9 p.m. PST, and then Saturday it's like any time. But I think I did the same thing, 9 p.m. I think. Or I think I did, no, actually that 12 a.m. actually. Woo. Yeah, actually that late, like midnight. But yeah, that's my, but I won't be streaming this Saturday. So, yep, so I'm going to go on a nice trip. And I'll tell you all about it later or so. But anyway, Saito, I know you're still there, man. So, you have a good one. Yeah, and like I said, anyone who maybe dropping by the stream, I'm EXP Story Gamer Z, and I'm all about playing video games, live streaming them to kind of like not only like, you know, explore like the gameplay and apply some good mastery techniques, strategies for games, tips for games, and show them off to people, but also have fun discussions. Talk about the game's story, themes, concepts, and explore them live. And also I like to share some little fun moments if I record them from the stream. So if anybody here wants to see that and wants to see more live streams, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that sub button, hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see ya, and I'll see ya later. See ya, Saito. Thank you so much for dropping by as always. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. See y'all later.